Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. I'm Ed Cohen, and Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Here comes the screen. Paul George swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
George, yes, give the advantage to the shooter. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George, he made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Leonard. Paul George, the pass taken away by the Lakers. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Leonard. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he hits the 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
LBJ has it. Danny Green to James. Clippers have got it. No, I missed a short one there. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Davis to Kyle Kuzma. James knocked loose. Clippers have it. George against Cousins. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard looking good. 4 for 5.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
We're accepting non-perishable food items for all this in our community. Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Leonard to George. Jared Dudley rejects it. And they retain the possession. JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. Nothing going here on that drive.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
George Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Beverly into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's James controlling the offense. Driving right to the basket. Paul George sends it away. Williams. Short jumper off the mark.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I return after this. It's the NBA on a Friday night, and it's on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
James. Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And the Lakers with the rebound. Caldwell Pope to Davis. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
Williams into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. The drive right to the basket. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
LeBron James, he's now 4 for 6.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Williams' shot won't go. Davis to Caldwell Pope. George, another chance. Oh, working hard there, collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Visit our team website for more details. Stepping in for the Los Angeles Lakers.
LeBron matched up with Paul George. Cousins to Davis. Oh, he had it. Williams across the timeline. Lead stands at 10. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. PG lets it fly. Paul George. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
James buries it.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Leonard. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
James, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Beverly to Leonard. From long range. And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. James, knocked loose. Clippers have it. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Davis, bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Beverly. 4-3. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Clippers have the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Nothing going here on that drive. Finish that. First half comes to an end, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard. Yes.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Leonard. And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And the basket good at the rim.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Leonard. James with the board. Layup goes down. Well done.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Kuzma. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
To Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
DeMarcus Cousins, huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Nope, first one does not go. He missed a pair of free throws. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Unable to connect on the free throw. George to Leonard. To George. Fires the 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Patrick Beverly, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Leonard. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Team foul number 4. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
James to Kyle Kuzma.
The Los Angeles Clippers. Number
Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Leonard.
That's his first.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second to 3, got it. Hits all 3 free throws. James buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. George, for the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal.
First try, no good. No good. Missed them both. Williams into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Paul George to Harkless. George Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
It's James. Tough shot. He hits.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Deep left corner. James, how's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from 3-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
To Williams. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him. James. To Davis. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Not that time. To Davis. And a throwdown.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Defense snuffed it out. Harkless off the mark. LeBron into the front court. His guys trail by 10. To Davis. For 3, Anthony Davis. Not sure why he was left so wide open.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Across the timeline comes James. The margin standing now at 7. Williams across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Whoa! What a finish!
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Even to Zubats, able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Beverly to Leonard.